Hi there, Aries. Good morning. Hope y'all are getting ready. Let's go ahead and get these cards shuffled. I shuffled them already, but I'm just gonna let y'all see me do it again. Just so, because I have people, which is so bizarre, come over here saying that I'm manipulating the cards. It's like, how? How? I mean, I am not that talented, but thank you for thinking that I am, but I'm not that talented. But yeah, I have people do that. But okay, so let's get started in this. Aries, this is your reading for today. Wow, Four of Wands in reverse, huh? Contradicting cards here. Okay, let's go ahead and verify. Oh no, okay. So something has recently fallen apart for you. It looks like you're in the process of rebuilding. But you're definitely taking action here because we have the Fool card with the Tower in reverse. So you're putting the pieces back together. That's what I'm seeing. So something fell apart. You might have had to leave your home or something like that. Something that is not working out. There was somebody who didn't want to change, or something didn't want to change. Something didn't work out in your favor, and it something didn't want to like fit into what you needed it to be. That's what I'm hearing. Ooh, but the Ace of Cups is coming out, and you're definitely rebuilding here, which is good. Why is this coming out? You're ignoring your feelings about something, and I don't understand why. Seven of Swords in reverse is coming out. Yeah, you're definitely ignoring something. Okay, it looks like you're ignoring something and you're not wanting to think about something. Like something is popping into your head and you don't want to deal with it. You do, something has been nagging. Nagging, that's what I'm hearing. Something's been nagging. Something's been nagging at you, bothering you. Something needs to, okay, so something's been bothering you. Something's been nagging you. There's a thought that keeps coming around about a father figure. Could be a father figure, doesn't necessarily have to be, but there's a nagging feeling, there's a nagging thought, and you are like pushing it away, like you don't want to deal with it. You're like, no, I don't want to deal with it. This and the person just keeps coming into your head over and over again. Doesn't necessarily have to be a father figure. It could just be somebody who has earth in their chart, somebody who wasn't taking the right action. So that's what it was. Somebody here did not want to take the appropriate actions that you were expecting. You were expecting this person to do something, or it could be the reverse. It could be like you were expecting them not to do something. um for instance, you were expecting them to not be flirtatious with other people, and this person did, that kind of thing. So it could be that as well, right? Like, or you were expecting them to, yeah, it could be something like that. Or you were expecting them to, um like, support you, be in your corner, just give you emotional support, and they didn't, right? So it could be like either or, something like that. But something about this person keeps, there's a nagging thought that keeps coming through your mind, and you keep trying to push it away, because it's making you feel very depressed. It's making you feel like you don't have control. It's something that has caused you to lose your confidence. So this is why you keep pushing it away. You're like, no, go away. Stop bothering me, that kind of thing. Yeah. So, and this might have been something that was very unfair. And that's what I'm hearing. Very unfair here. Something that, wasn't right to you. You might feel like this person owes you an apology, right? Something like that. Like, so, like you feel like this person owes you an apology. This person might have also confessed something to you, something that was very unsettling, something that has really caused you to go into some kind of whirlwind. I see here that, you might have also ignored some red flags when you were around this person, and now you're like, unfortunately, you're kind of like still suffering because of it. Yeah, you might have been dealing with a serial cheater. That's where I get the flirty from. Somebody who was constantly flirting with other people right in front of you, doing stuff like that, or, right when you were right there next to them. So you see what I'm saying? So it's something that they did, or something that you were expecting them not to do, and they did it. And that very well could be what I'm looking at here. Like, this person was being a puto, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So if it's a guy, if it's a girl, well, she's just a hoe, right? So if it's a female, she's just being a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, looking at other guys, talking to other guys, just opening her legs. So whichever one it is, but this is definitely somebody who you you're still suffering because of this. Like, it really has affected your self-esteem. And that's why you're over here rebuilding. Okay, so that explains it. This is why you're going for something. You're rebuilding yourself. You are, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. You're rebuilding yourself. You might be getting out more, getting some more vitamin D, the sun, right? You might be going out more, or just going out, period. Like, going out more, trying to like, you're trying to reorganize, or you're trying to, it's not really reorganize. Um, you're trying to, or you're succeeding, actually. You're not trying, you're doing it. You're doing it, but you're still struggling with the thoughts over here. But you are doing it. You're rebuilding your life. You're rebuilding who you are. Because what this person did to you, they totally crushed your self. Well, it goes more than just your self-esteem. It's your trust in people. Your trust in other people acting appropriately, because when you get involved with somebody, you automatically expect them to at least understand the basics. You know what I mean? Like, the basics of a relationship, and this person didn't have that at all. Like, this person doesn't understand what decency is, and that's what I'm hearing. Like, just the word decency is not even in their vocabulary, because they're like, what's that? What is that? No decency at all. That's what I'm hearing. So this person might have said some pretty nasty things to you to make you feel like you're crazy. That's what I'm hearing. Might have try to make you feel like you're crazy. Try to make you feel like it was your fault here. Like, you needed to work on something. You need to do something. You need to get things done. You need to go back and put some. So if you're a female, they were like, oh, well, you need to fix yourself up, and get yourself together, and that's how they affected your self-esteem, by saying like, oh, look at you, you don't dress this way, or you're not putting on a lot of makeup. you know, for a guy, that she could have been like, oh, well, you don't spend 20 hours a week at the gym, stuff like that. Like, where's all your money? Just something to make an excuse for their nasty behavior. And that's what I'm getting. This person was just nasty, you know? So they try to throw the blame on you and try to make you feel like it was your fault. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Narcissists do that. Male or female, doesn't matter. Narcissists do that. They will always find a reason why it's your fault. It's always your fault, right? So this person was like trying to say that, you needed to do something, work on something for yourself to make you more attracted to them. And that is why this person was acting this way. That's why this person had to, quote, cheat and be a flirt and be disgusting. So apparently, the fact that this person was a disgusting human being, this person's trying to make it seem like it was your fault. Psychological abuse like this is actually more common, that it takes longer to heal from. Like, I see you moving on, you're rebuilding your life, maybe your finances are finally getting better here with the Ace of Cups, finances are getting better, stuff like that. You're making the right changes here, getting more vitamin D. Everybody needs vitamin D, guys. Make sure you're getting enough vitamin D. Seriously, your body needs it, okay? Um, but this person, the psychological part here, where this person's in your head, and the way that you're trying to like push these thoughts away, it's because this person did some really deep damage here psychologically, because they're trying to make it seem like, it's all your fault. Everything's your fault. This person was just doing whatever the hell they wanted to, because they're just basically a disgusting human being. And that's what it comes to. Okay, why is that there? I'm gonna pick from the bottom of the deck. I'm being drawn to pick from the bottom of the deck. We got the Two of Swords coming out. Okay. And the next one we have is the Six of Coins coming out to verify the Six of Spears in reverse. So this person thought that they were going to just keep playing this game with you. And you know what? This cycle, it was a vicious cycle. That's what I'm seeing. It was a terrible, vicious cycle, and this person really thought that they were winning. Unfortunately, they were winning at your expense. So this person was trying to keep you spinning. That's what I'm hearing. So Aries, the thing is about this person is that they were trying to keep you in this emotional bubble. They were trying to keep you reactive, okay? And that's what I'm getting from this. They wanted to keep you reactive. By keeping you reactive, you didn't have time to process and really think. So what I mean by process and think is like you couldn't step away from the situation to clear your head, because this person was constantly playing their little games. That's what I'm hearing. And they really thought that they were winning. So this is what's going on there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop that. Okay, Spirit. So what should Aries know here now? Aries, we have the Empress. That's good. So Empress, that is you. Yes. And then we have you with the Hierophant. I don't know why I couldn't say that word for a minute there. The Hierophant in reverse. So I feel like everything's about you now. You're getting into that energy. Yes, you're going to be dealing with these terrible thoughts and the things that this person said and how they treated you, right? How they made you feel. I totally get it. That is going to be something that's going to linger with you for a while, right? But you are coming in with this Empress energy, and the Hierophant in reverse is telling me that you might not be wanting to get into any relationship anytime soon. I'm gonna split the cards, see what we got. Ooh, you're letting something go there. Okay, that's good. Okay. Oh, you're are letting. So you're gonna be facing some challenges here. That's for sure. Yeah, it's like you're eventually gonna get to this point where, with the Sun in reverse. Okay, so it's like you're finally gonna get to this point where you're going to accept it. Like you're going to accept that this person is chaotic and this person was not who you thought they were. Okay, you really thought that this person was your equal. No, they're nothing of your equal at all. But boy, did they play the part, right? So this person more likely played this part. So they basically, what I'm understanding is they studied you. They, whatever you said that you liked, they liked. So they made themselves to be your perfect partner. But it was all fake, right? Now you're getting into this energy where you're gonna have to, like, not understand, but you're just gonna let it be. Like, let that pile of shit, that big old pile of shit, like, you're just gonna, like, turn your back on it. Okay, and that's what you're gonna be doing here. You're gonna be like turning your back on it. You're never gonna understand it. It's gonna be, it's to understand and be able to process everything. It's impossible. Not with this kind of psychological abuse that you went through. Okay, it's impossible to understand this kind of behavior. The only thing that you can do from here on out is to look forward and turn your back to everything that you are thinking of or processing and stuff like that. You're gonna have to make a decision here. Let's see, what's the decision? Six of Swords in reverse. What? So you are gonna have to be making a decision. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Queen of Cups. Okay. Let me, hold on, guys. Let me go ahead and verify this card. I'm gonna split the cards again. Take it from here. High Priestess in reverse. Okay. So you're definitely gonna be moving forward, making decisions, and something to do with, trying to think what that is. Something to do with you. Hmm. It looks like you're gonna be moving forward, but it's not gonna be the way that you're expecting. So be careful with the decisions that you make right now, because that's what I'm getting from this. Be very cautious with the decisions that you make right now, especially with you carrying so much emotional trauma on your shoulders. Right now is not a good time for you to make any drastic decisions at this time, Aries. Okay, so you might want to stay close to home at this time. I mean, you are coming out as the Empress, so that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That means you're backing your power. You've learned a lot of lessons here, and yes, you're still processing, but you're still the top dog. You know what I'm saying? You're still the top dog, right? Uh, you just let somebody who was just really foul get close to you, and you know what? That's not your fault. You're a human being. You deserve to be loved. That's not your fault. That's their fault. It's their fault that they're so disgusting. It's their fault that they were there flirting and cheating and acting so disgusting. That's on them. That just tells you that they're the kind of person who's a disgusting person. So that doesn't have anything to do with you. Yeah, be very careful with these decisions, Aries, right now. Especially with you going toward anybody at this time. Especially with you being very emotional too. So be cautious right now. The last thing you want to do is replace one problem with another. Does that make sense? I hope so. Like, I've seen it happen. I've heard that it happens where somebody would go from, being with this terrible person and expecting somebody else to like heal them. So be careful. I mean, if that's what you're doing, like, you might be trying to get into another relationship, but it doesn't have to be that. It does not necessarily have to be that. This could be like you going into something drastic, that's for sure. What is this? Yeah, be careful. All right, that's what I had for you for this reading. Just be really careful. You don't want to make any I get that you want to leave this past behind, you want to move forward, and that's great. But what I'm hearing and what I'm understanding from this, I would be very cautious. Very cautious with the next steps that you're going to make. So, really do your homework, double check everything. Make sure that, so for instance, what I'm trying to say is like if you are somebody who's been thinking about leaving your country and going to somewhere else, this is the kind of vibe I'm getting from this, okay? You deciding, you know what, I don't want to live here anymore, I want to go live somewhere else, right? I want to leave everything that reminds me of this person behind, and I want to go move on, right? And you go, and then it turns out not to be as great as you think. In other words, don't let yourself get stuck in a situation, okay? So if that's your case, right, what are you going to do? You're going to go visit the place, make sure that you're going to like it. And just because you like something at first doesn't mean you're going to continuously like it, right? In other words, what I'm hearing here is you got to do your homework. Proceed with caution. Proceed with a lot of caution. Okay? You might want to go talk to a friend, specifically a water sign, could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Looks like this person might be worried about you. This doesn't necessarily have to be a water sign, guys. Just remember, this could be just somebody who has it in their chart, okay? But you definitely have a, a feminine energy that's worried about you, that has been worried about you. This could be anybody. It could be your own child, your own daughter, or something, or your own son, who's in their feminine energy, which is nothing wrong with that. But that's what I have for you, Aries. So be very cautious. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. I'm gonna get into another reading. This is definitely for somebody, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it. I'm gonna go ahead and post it, and I think I'm gonna do another one. And the next one, let's see what we get. Let's see what happens, what comes out the next one. Y'all take care, guys. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. Bye bye.